Hi guys, how are you? I hope that you guys all had an amazing weekend and that you guys are excited and ready to be back, ready to learn. I had a good weekend and I missed you all. Whenever you guys settle down, get your stuff ready and once I see you guys facing forward, looking at the board, I'll know that you guys are ready. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to settle down. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So on the board, I'm going to put a picture and I want you guys just to, shout out some of the things that you guys observe. Tell me some of the things that you guys are seeing and I'll give you guys a hint. This is going to be part of our lesson for today. So what are some of the things that you guys are seeing? The moon? Yeah, the moon. What else? Different kinds of moon? Yeah. Different colors? Different sizes. Ooh, that's a good one. Right. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, these are all great observations that you guys have pointed out. And yes, we are going to talk about the moon, guys. So today I want you guys to, we're going to be learning today about the phases of the moon. We are going to observe the moon. We're going to observe the different phases, the different shapes, sizes that you guys are talking about. They're called phases. We're going to get to draw them. We're going to get to identify them. And we're going to have some fun activities that are going to go along with all of that. So let's go back to what we were discussing, So I want you to brainstorm with your buddies, your desk buddies. Here are some of the questions. I'm going to put them on the board, but I want to read them to you. So when is the best time to see the moon? Just think about it. We're not going to share right now. Just think about it. Can the moon also be seen during the day? Does the moon look the same every time you look at it? Some of you guys pointed out that, it looks different. What other awesome thing do you know about the moon? So with your buddies, your desk buddies, just your next one or the one in front of you, I want you guys to talk about these questions and prepare your answers so that we can start sharing them, okay? I'll give you guys a couple minutes. All right, everyone, are we ready? Yeah? Okay, cool. So, remember how we did a KWL chart last time? So I want you guys all to take out your science journals and we are going to make a KWL chart for the phases of the moon. Awesome. Okay, so let's take out our journals. Now, Ms. Barrera has prepared a KWL chart for you guys. So I want you guys to copy it or create your own in your journals. And then, so who remembers what is the K part of our KWL chart? The know. Okay, so what are the things that we know, right? So just like we're going to start sharing right now answers to our questions, and as we start sharing, you guys can start writing these down in our know part, right? Okay, so who wants to be first? When is the best time to see the moon? At night. There you go. Yeah. Can the moon also be seen during the day? Yes, the answer is yes, guys. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but if it's really early in the day, like, 6 a.m., maybe 7 a.m., sometimes you can still see the moon. Even when the sun is starting to come up, we can still see the moon. A little bit faded, but we can still see it. So the answer is yes. Does the moon look the same every time you look at it? So sometimes it's different, right? Sometimes we said it changes. Sometimes it looks thinner. Sometimes it looks full. Sometimes there's no moon. But is there? So what other awesome thing do you guys know about the moon? Now, I want you guys to, don't answer that one. I want you guys to write all this down again in our known part, okay? Awesome. So whenever you guys are done, I want you all to give me a thumbs up so I can know that you guys are done. Great. Okay, cool. Now, guys, I want all of us to, let's take our science journals and let's move up to the front of the room. I'll meet you guys over there by the smart board. We are going to play a YouTube video. The YouTube video is Brain Pop. Yeah, we know we all love that Brain Pop. So we're going to watch a YouTube video on Phases of the Moon by Brain Pop. It's with Moby, remember? We all love him. So while we are watching the YouTube video, remember we need to be respectful of others. We're not going to talk. We are not going to giggle and or make jokes and stuff because others are trying to watch. But while we are watching, I want you guys to think about the specific topic that is going to be talked about today. Like we said, the phases of the moon. And I want you to let me know what new fact did you learn with this video, okay? So I'm going to play the YouTube video now. And I'm going to be observing you guys, okay? Awesome. So we got to watch our YouTube video. Did you guys like it? Yeah, they're so funny. I love watching Brain Pop. Okay, so who's going to share what was one of the things that you guys learned about with this video? That there are 8 phases, right? Okay. I like the fact that you started using phases. That we see them throughout the month, yeah. So as our month is starting to go, our moon is starting to change. Every day, our moon looks a little bit different. We might not see it right away, but it's changing, right? Right. Awesome, guys. Yeah. So again, I want you guys now to take out that KWL chart again. Flip your science journal to our KWL chart. Okay. And now on the want to know part, the W, right? We want to know. I want you guys to write based on, you know, what we already talked about earlier in the morning. And now with this video, what are some of the things that you guys want to learn when it comes to the phases of the moon? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds to write that down on your journals while Ms. Barrera gets this ready. Okay, are we ready? Awesome. Okay, guys, so I have you here, and that's awesome. So we're gonna stay seated here by the smart board still, okay? I'm going to pass out this flip book. It's already cut out and stuff. I'm gonna show you an example of kind of what I want yours to look like, okay? So I'm passing these out and I'm gonna show you this example. So I want you all to create a flip book that looks like this, okay? So we're going to draw out the phases of the moon in the front, and then when we flip our flap, you know, inside we are going to write the name that corresponds to that phase of the moon, and we are going to write a small brief description, okay? So just like how we can see there, it says full moon, and then they open up the flap and it says the moon is halfway around Earth, and you can see it all in its lidded side. Okay, so I'm passing out right now these flip books for you guys, and I want you all to take out a white colored pencil or crayon, it's fine, and we are going to watch the following video. So this video, guys, it's so cool. So I actually have a similar example, the one that they show in the moon. But this lady, she's going to use a styrofoam ball and using a flashlight, holding it, arm's length away from you, we can actually see our moon change through our eyes. So we're going to watch this video and we are going to see her demonstrate the different phases of the moon using a styrofoam ball. And from my fellow friends who are quietly sitting or paying attention, I'm going to pause the videos and I'm gonna, pick my quiet friends, and they are going to get to play with the styrofoam example that I have. Okay, so when we press pause, I want every single one of you guys to draw out, like I said on your flip book, draw out the moon, name the moon, and then a brief description, just like how we're going to be seeing in the video. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video now. Awesome. So I want to have a friend who, let's see, who can come and help me, and we can do the first moon that's showing. It's showing the new moon, okay? Perfect. So you see how she was holding the styrofoam ball away, arm's length away. So as we get to hold the ball, and I'm going to flash the flashlight onto the ball, there's going to be a shadow that's going to cast upon the ball. That shadow, guys, is how our moon is going to be cast in real life. You get to see the shadow, and that's what we actually see here in Earth. Awesome. So let's continue watching our video. Remember, we're going to be writing down these moons and their faces in our flip books. All right, guys. Did you guys enjoy that activity? Yeah, it was so cool. All right, so now we are going to go back to our desk quietly, please, and we are going to get ready for the next activity. All right, now that everyone's sitting down, I'm going to tell you guys what our next activity is. So, please calm down. We are going to use Oreos. We are going to make cookie moons. So I'm gonna pass out 8 Oreos to each and one of you guys. Do not touch them yet. Do not eat them, please, because I only have enough for every single one, okay? With these Oreos, I'm also going to pass out this handout that is going to be, that's going to have the phases of the moon already in order. So the idea is for you guys to look at this handout, use it as your guidance, and I want you to cut off or scrape out the cream from your cookie, and you are basically going to create the same phase that you can see on the handout. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, so that's going to be our handout. It's going to have the phases of the moon, and then your cookies right next to it. You need to scrape off all of the cream, and you need to possibly even cut out, some of the cookie part. It's okay if it's not like perfect, but let's try to do our best, okay, guys? When you guys are done, I want you to raise your hand, and Ms. Barrera is going to come around, and I'm going to make sure that you guys placed it in the correct order, okay? Once you guys have placed it in the correct order, and I give you a thumbs up, then I want you to copy the same exact order of your cookies into your journal. But I want you guys to include where would Earth go and where would the sun go. Again, you may use this handout as an additional help, okay? So it's going to look something like that on your journal, okay? You see where the sun is at and the moon, and the earth. I want you guys to do that. And you need to, on your journals, you need to label every single moon with their proper name, okay? Awesome, guys. Let's take a couple, I'm going to take a couple minutes right now just to pass out stuff for you guys, okay? So if anyone has any question, please raise your hand and let me know. I'll be coming around making sure that everyone is on point, okay? Great, you guys did so awesome with this activity, guys. These drawings are looking amazing. They are looking very well. And I'm so happy that you guys had fun. Yes, you may eat your cookies now, or if you would like, you can also throw them away. No, Ms. Barrera does not have any extra cookies. I'm so sorry. But you guys may take the time right now to eat your cookies. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to eat your cookies if you would like, or go wash your hands. All right, now that we are all back, we are going to start in our STEM section. So for this other activity, guys, what we are going to do is we are going to research what the moon looked like on our birthdays. So not just our birthdays, but the day that we were born. Isn't that cool? So let's take out our Chromebooks, and this is going to be an independent working time, okay? I want you all to take out your Chromebooks. We are going to get on the internet. We're going to research what did the moon look like on our birthday. You need to input the correct month, day, and year that you guys were born in, okay? Awesome. When you guys have found your moon, then raise your hand, and I'm going to double check that you guys have the correct one, okay? And then once you guys have finished with that, I'm going to pass out some plaster. Can anyone tell me what plaster is? It's like Play-Doh, yeah. It's like Play-Doh, like clay, yeah. We can, move it around, build stuff with it. It does dry up though, okay? Which is the good thing about this, because we are going to create a 2D, 3D version of our moon, okay? So that's why I want for you guys to search up what does it look like. When you guys are done searching, you're going to use this plaster and create your moon version, okay? And you can decorate it with glitter, with color, with, pom-poms, whatever you guys would like to do with your crafts. That'll be so cool. Once you guys are done with your creation, then again, raise your hand so I can make sure that you guys are on point. I need you all to then go around and very kindly ask your peers, what is their name, what is their birthday, what moon did they find out, it's their birth moon. And then I want you to take that information and you guys are going to create a bar graph. Remember how in math we had already talked about bar graphs? Yeah? Yeah, you guys really like bar graphs. Okay, so we are going to create a bar graph. So how it's going to work is different friends are going to have different moons, remember? So there's going to be someone who is born in a full moon, someone who's born in a first quarter moon. So depending on our friends, that's going to depend on how many people were born on what phase of the moon. Okay, you guys are going to create a bar graph in your journals. All right, and I want you guys to make sure that you decorate it. Make sure you put a title on it underneath your bar graph. Once your bar graph is done, underneath you are going to answer the following questions. I'm going to write them down on the board, okay? But the questions are going to be, what moon phase is the greatest and by how much? Meaning, if the full moon had 8 friends, well, then you write full moon. By how much? 8. Okay? And then which is the least and by how much? Meaning, if half moon only got 3 friends, well, then you write half moon. How much? 3. Okay? And then we are going to subtract our greatest from our least, okay? Or smallest. So remember, the greatest is the one with the biggest amount, and the one with least is the one with, the little amount. So we're going to subtract that, okay? You're going to answer those 3 questions underneath your bar graph. If you guys have any questions, remember, just raise your hand and Ms. Barrera can go and help you, okay? All right. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to settle down before we start, okay? Awesome. Now, let's start. Let's take our Chromebooks and let's get started, okay? Great. Did you guys have fun? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that bar graph. You did such a good job. Hey, did you guys see Jenny's moon? Her moon has so much glitter. You guys did amazing. Awesome, awesome job. And your moons, guys, guess what? You can take them home. That's why, Ms. Barrera, we use plaster so that it hardens and you guys can take it home, okay? You guys can show your parents. All right, guys. Well, before we finish up, let's go back to our KWL chart. And we are going to answer, for an exit ticket, I want you guys to answer the L portion of our chart. Remember, the L portion is our learn. What did we learn? So you guys are going to write that down. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to finish up your KWL chart. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, today we learned about the phases of the moon. We learned about the order, right? We learned how to label them, label their proper names. We also learned how to describe them. We did our flip books with our vocabulary, right? Remember, in the morning, we practice our order with our Oreo cookie project. Sorry, Ms. Barrera's already losing it, guys. And we did our 2D version of our birth moon. And you guys collected data. Awesome. So I really hope you guys love this lesson as much as I did. I had so much fun looking at all of your moons. And I hope that, if you guys have any questions, please let me know so that we can, work on it. If, you hesitated or you think that you need a little bit of a refreshment, just let Ms. Barrera know, okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful day and that you guys had so much fun today. Bye, guys.